Hello students, welcome to the online classes of Sri Mahavir International School. Today I will introduce you chapter 7, that is forest and wildlife. As the name suggests, this chapter is about the forest life and the uses of forest in our life, and about the wildlife, that means the animals that live in that area or the plants which are found in that area. One gear up exercise is given. Look at the pictures of animals given below. Write the names of these animals. First you have to write the names of these animals, then you have to write D for domestic animal and W for wild animals which live in forest. So first picture is of goat. Goat is a domestic animal because many people they rear goats for milk. Second picture is of tiger. Tiger is a wild animal. Third picture is of cow. Cow gives us milk. And fourth picture is of deer, which is a wild animal which live in forest. In India, approximately 1/5 of the land is covered by forest. That means mainly only the small space is covered by forest. What is a forest? A forest is a large area of land covered with trees. That means the forest is the area which is a land covered with trees, bushes, shrubs, and grasses, mainly which have plants all over the land. Forests are useful to us in many ways. They are an important gift of nature. We know the importance of forests because from first class we have EVS, and in that we are um, studying about the importance of forest in our life. First importance is that we get many things from forests, such as medicinal herbs, means many herbs are found in, or many trees which have herb properties are found in forest, so they are used as a medicine. Second, fruits, timber, honey, gum, and rubber. Soil erosion is prevented by forests. Because of the forest we can prevent the soil erosion. The roots of the trees hold the soil and prevent it from being washed away. Forests also improve the quality of soil and make it fertile by supplying humus. Humus is the substance which is found, which is made up of um, leaves and plants which are dead. Forests provide shelter to a variety of animals. You know about that. Forest is a place where many animals are found. They are called wildlife. They are called wild animals. They keep the environment cool and fresh. And because of forest, we have many trees, and that make that environment cool and fresh. Trees give us oxygen, which is essential for our existence. Forests also help in precipitation. Precipitation means the rainfall and the snowfall that fall on Earth's surface. Type of forest. India has a diverse range of forests. That means it has many type of forest. First type of forest is evergreen forest. As the name suggests, this forest remains green for years. That means throughout the year it remains green. These type of forests are very dense because it has many plants and which don't shade their leaves in all seasons, so they are very dense and they are found in areas receiving the rainfall. For example, on the slopes of Western Ghats, the hills of Northeast India, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Trees in evergreen forest are tall and have broad leaves. They form canopy at the top. Canopy means cover. It has a structure like an triangle or cap above the tree. Some of the trees found in evergreen forests are ebony, mahogany, and rosewood. The wood of these trees are very hard and useful for furniture making because it is very strong and hard. So furniture are very durable of these kind of trees. Second type of forest is deciduous. Deciduous forests are found on the foothills of the Himalayan mountains in the western parts of the Deccan Plateau and also in Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand and Odisha. These forests are also called monsoon forests because these type of forests, trees of these forests, they shed their leaves in only one season, that is autumn. The trees found in these forests shed their leaves every year in the dry season. The tree found in these forests are sal, teak, mahua, simul, bamboo and shisham. The hardwood of these forests is considered the most expensive because these are very strong, so that have they are very expensive. Third type of forest is thorn forest. As the name suggests, they are thorny plants. Plants in thorn forest have long roots, sharp thorns, and small leaves. In these type of forest, plants and shrubs can live without water for a long time. Important vegetation found in these forests are babool, kikar and date palm. These types of forests are found in Rajasthan and in dry areas of Madhya Pradesh, Western Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra and parts of Gujarat and Andhra Pradesh. So thorn forests are thorny plants. That's why the name suggests. Fourth type of forest is mountain forest. Mountain forests are found in the slopes of Himalayas and some parts of Nilgiri hills. Trees in these forests are tall and have needle-shaped leaves. Means the shape of the leaves are like a needle. The main trees found in these forests are deodar, pine, fir and spruce. The wood being soft is used for building houses and making light plywoods. Last type of forest is tidal forest. Tidal forests are found in the delta of the Ganga, Mahanadi and Godavari. These type of forests are dense and the wood of the trees is very hard. That means they are made because of the tides, so they are very dense and the wood of tree is very hard. Sundari, Garan and Kend are found in the delta of the river Ganga. The forest of Ganga Brahmaputra delta is known as the Sundarban. Delta, and that is the largest delta in the world. Conservation of forests. People are cutting trees in large numbers to make way for roads, canals, and cities. This is called deforestation. Means cutting of trees is have the other name, that is deforestation. Deforestation has led to many problems. First, the soil has become barren and dry. That means the soil which is found in these forests have becoming dry because of less water and barren because they don't have the plants. Second, it has led to the displacement or extinction of a large variety of birds and animals. Because of the less water, it doesn't have many animals. It leads to a less rainfall and also less oxygen in the air. To maintain a healthy and clean environment, we should grow more trees. The government of India has started many programs such as Van Mahotsav for the objective of planting more trees. Now about the wildlife in India. India has a great biodiversity, and this is reflected in the wide variety of wildlife found in India. To protect the wildlife and their natural habitat, national parks and wildlife sanctuaries have been set up in different parts of the country. Wildlife sanctuary means forest areas set up by the government to protect wildlife. There are 553 wildlife sanctuaries according to a December 2019 survey, and 105 national parks in India and 18 biosphere reserves in India. Some of the famous national parks are Sundarbans National Park in West Bengal, Kaziranga National Park and Manas Biosphere Reserve in Assam, Kanha National Park in Madhya Pradesh, Periyar National Park in Kerala, Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand, Gir National Park in Gujarat. Animals such as lions, tigers, leopards, rhinoceros, elephants, Nilgiri, monkeys are found in the wildlife sanctuary and national park. These sanctuaries and parks are protected by the government.